All right, we're back here on the Daily Brunch on WinDCRadio.com. Again, it's me, Kaylin, here with my co-host HD and DJ Jazzy Mango on the ones and twos. So, we have our guest here today, Mr. Fred Young from The Gamer Show.
All right, what's going on?
What's happening?
Nothing much.
Nothing much. Okay, well, first I'm going to go ahead and tell you. So, when someone referred you to me, and they were like, I really think you need to check this guy out. You know, he's got like, you know, this awesome thing that he's doing. You should check it out. And I'm just like, well, what is he doing? I mean, everybody has some awesome that they're doing. What is so awesome about what this guy is doing, right? Mm-hmm. Well, he was like, check it out. You know, what that bothers me, because don't refer me and then tell me go look it up. No. Actually, he told me that you had the show, The Gamer Show. You had a website for me to check it out in regards to games and all of that. And I was like, well, you know, I'm a little illiterate. I'm a game illiterate type chick. Okay. So I said, well, this is perfect because I get to learn something today, as well as our listeners get to learn. So tell them who you are and what you're all about.
Well, Fred Y from The Gamer Show. And The Gamer Show basically centers around the platform of gamers, fashion, trends, and local businesses in our area, which is the DMV. Not only that, now we're broadcasting on a new station that I'm putting out there called Webevision, and I brought the stars of one of the shows here with me today.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So, pretty much, so you're saying this is more of a movement. It's not just about games.
Yeah, it's way more than games, because gamers typically they're misjudged. We do have lives, because I'm a die-hard gamer. You know, I've been a gamer since Atari 2600, way before that. And it's just a passion of mine that never went away. And we sometimes get misjudged and nerds and all this other stuff.
I'm looking at this man, and I'm going to be honest with you, brother. I said, this guy did a little music video. He ain't no gamer. He don't look like a typical gamer.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, by the way.
Nice costume.
Absolutely. Poker face.
Yeah.
Okay. So, pretty much, I went to the website and I saw quite a few things there that, you know, intrigued me. I do have sons and daughters who actually game, and they have me going all over the place. Sign up for this, sign up for that, do this, do that. One thing that we do here on the Daily Brunch, and that is supporting local businesses and African American owned. Because one thing that we're losing here is a lot of support in the area. We don't have it. Really, the whole premise for WinDC itself, just being able to support each other. You know, what is it exactly that you want people to receive from that website, other than, of course, the obvious? You know, the what is offered to them, the products and services and things.
Well, the one goal that I have with doing these shows is to inspire other people to do the same. Okay. You know, I've been doing stuff for a lot of my customers. You know, a lot of stuff like weddings, football games, all type of events that you can imagine. And you know, it's time for me to start doing this stuff for myself, because I have the equipment and I have the ability to do it, and I just want to get that message out there. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And I just want to spread the love of gamers, because gaming right now is $1 billion industry. I mean, if you go to some of the Twitch pages and you have people donating to watch these streams, people are making money. I mean, real serious money, like $100 an hour, or maybe more than that.
Oh wow! Okay.
So it's out there. There's money to be made in this gaming industry.
I need to check it out.
Yes. Yes.
Well, moving over to these lovely young ladies over here, you said that they have a show coming on
Webevision. Webevision is a new channel that I'm launching. It's going to be an online streaming type thing, such as like Netflix, where you can go and watch original content. So this is the stars of one of the new shows that we're going to be premiering on there, as well as my show, The Gamer Show. So they can introduce themselves.
They look like a singing group. I just want to tell y'all that. Go ahead, ladies.
Well, I'm Lola. And I'm Pam. And we're Kingdom Jewelry Creations, and it is a handmade custom jewelry business.
Oh, okay.
And the show that we're going to have on Webevision is going to be Kingdom Style with P and Lo.
Oh, okay. Yes. Awesome. That's awesome.
What I thought you guys were going to be doing before you guys opened your mouth.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Yeah. Their show is going to be like a QVC type thing. So some of the episodes are going to be live where you can contact them and buy the jewelry, and then some of the episodes are going to be pre-recorded. So you can, always get in contact with them to buy their stuff.
Wow, okay. I wish you guys would have brought something with you. I mean, they're wearing it. Okay, that's the best way. Okay, cool. We'll make sure that we take some pictures and get your social media handles so that we can let our listeners know where to go, because that's one of the things that we always do is support, like I said, support independent and entrepreneurs. You have to. If you don't, who else will, honestly? Right. I mean, because we always talk about the big stations. Mm-hmm. Big stations always have, the people the Cokes and the, like the big name people. Well, what about the people who actually keep the world going around? Because those companies don't. It's the small people. Right. The moms and pops that actually DC was built on, those small stores before, those lovely riots. Before they...
Like the way you just said, lovely ride behind the lovely bar. Lovely ride.
I had to soften the blow. And soften the blow because I actually, this is kind of funny. I had a conversation with a senior citizen the other day in regards to Baltimore. Right. And he was like, "Oh, that wasn't nothing." He had to be to DC.
That was an old head. There's a difference between senior citizen and the old head. A senior citizen to have an opinion, an old head to tell you what to do.
Okay, I'll take that. Well, he just was like, "Oh no, you had to be in DC, back when we had our rides, And I'm thinking to myself like, no, that's not what we need to be hearing, okay? But DC has changed a lot, and the appreciation is starting to come back for things like handmade jewelry. Etsy, I go on there to go find, handmade jewelry and things like that there as well. And then different type of the Sheckies conference that comes and things like that. Yeah, I know, child. Be all that. But anyway, back to you. One of the other things that I saw on your site, Fred, is the mobile gaming system. Can you talk about that? Because I know people come in here and ask the weirdest questions. And we did have someone come here asking, did we know anybody who had a mobile game for their son's birthday party? I was like, what? I have Google just like you do. But now you're here, see? So talk about it.
Well, that's coming out next year.
Okay.
Sometime. Basically what that is we're just going to be popping up at local places doing live shows and giveaways like, PlayStation systems and games and things of that nature. It's not fully developed yet, but it will be coming out next year. Okay. So
that's something to look forward to. Right. Awesome. I mean,
anytime you can get a free PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, why not?
I'm trying to tell you. I don't even play. I just like free stuff.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to rewind it, but I can rewind it. That's what I do.
Yeah.
But going back to the television shows that you're going to do, I know you have the show with the young ladies over here as far as the craft and the jewelry show. Right. What other shows are you looking to try to do or try to incorporate into your web channel that you're developing right now that you already have in existence? What are you going to be doing outside of just what you present today? Anything down the lines in the woodwork?
Well, it's the demand of the public. I'm doing some research right now and seeing what people would like to see. Because the way that I was thinking when I first started, even my show, that I was still in that period where families would sit down and watch TV together, right? So you got that 30-minute time slot. But people, attention spans are real short right now. So 10 minutes tops is what gets them. And that's what the episodes are going to be. They're going to be 10 minutes, full episodes. And, I'm looking for any type of show there to go on there that catches somebody's eye. I got maybe a cooking show coming on there, and I have a show that showcases local bands, and I'm just trying to get some people on board. So if you have an idea that you would like to make public, get in contact with the show.
Absolutely.
And we can talk about it. Anything like a reality series.
Right. That's the reason why I bring that up, because you seem to it seemed to be happening in front of your eyes. So as it's happening in front of your eyes, you know, you might have somebody right now that's definitely listening to us right now, that may be able to also partner with you in some endeavors moving down the line.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Definitely, those are the things, man. It seems like you have a definite good outlook on things coming up.
Yeah, if you have a show idea, and we can sit down and talk about it. If it sounds hot, man, I'll produce it and put it on the network. Yeah,
that's awesome. Now, the funny thing is that you're absolutely right. It is 10 minutes. That's about unless it is Netflix and it's a series on there or something like that I go back and look at. But I need just about 10 minutes. That's all I can take.
Yeah, see,
because I'm moving and shaking. I'm busy.
Just like people that love GoGo. I got 10 good minutes. I'm listening to GoGo. 10 good ones.
But then they got to get you in the first.
And then they got to take me there. If it don't, I'm like, God. Turn.
I mean, even with some kids now, I don't know if y'all have kids or not, but like play dates are so different now. You know, you take your daughter or your son over to somebody's house and they're constantly on their tablet or their computer.
Not even talking to each other, right?
Right. So they're watching some type of.
Growing up, it just was a matter of your mother looking outside the kitchen window was like this. All right, they straight. Well, no, we going to sit over here for 2 hours with people we don't know playing with kids that looking like they trying to push in our face what they got more than what I got. Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese. What's me at Chuck E. Cheese? I ain't got Chuck E. Cheese.
Hey, it's crazy, man.
Right. Let's go to the playground like normal people.
Right. So, what I will ask you is, doing what you're doing, is there any words of encouragement that you'd like to maybe say to someone who's trying to be an entrepreneur? Because this is something, like I said, is a totally different arena. A lot of people are afraid of the unknown. This right here, and
in the urban community.
Exactly. They're definitely afraid to tap into it. So what would you say? Say me, somebody. I'm thinking about doing a show, but sounds silly. I don't know. I mean, what you think? What would you say to me?
Just do it. But I had to take it from Nike. Just do it.
Don't say it to me,
You got to. You know, if you have a talent, broadcast it. You know, you never know who's watching. And it's something that you do that's marketable. Right. Everybody has that it factor. You just have to find what it is and market it. And, you know, try to.
Can be you, but you.
Yeah, you got to.
Awesome. All right, I'll take that. Well, listen, we're going to go to a quick music break. When we come back, I'm going to allow you to give people your social media handles and where to find you on YouTube, your website, and all that other information. And then we're going to talk to the ladies a little bit more about the handmade jewelry. How about that?
Yeah, yes indeed. All
right, and we'll be right back here on The Daily Brunch. Go Win Media's Win DC Radio. Stay tuned. We're back here on The Daily Brunch, WinDCRadio.com. Again, we are here in the building. Yes, with our guest Freddie Y. Right, from the Gamer Show. And we have the young ladies here who will be having their show that will be starting. When will it start? Can you tell me?
Well, we're going to try to get it started maybe in September.
Awesome. Okay. All right, so this is what we'll do. When you guys start again, come back. We'll have a launch party in here, you know.
Woo, yes.
We'll talk about it, you know, let people remind them. And also we're going to be doing some things. We'll be doing some things showcasing entrepreneurs, like, you know, for makeup, it's for women. So I'll reach out to you guys again and you know, about doing that. Yes, most definitely. So can you please tell everybody where they can find you?
Okay, short and sweet, because I have a lot of email addresses. The best way to get in contact with me is going to fgyfilms@gmail.com. And that's the umbrella for everything, for the Gamer Show and Webevision. Okay. So if you contact me by that email address, that's the best way.
All right. So where can they watch the show?
They can go to The Gamer Show. Remember to spell the with an A, not an E. So it's thegamershow.wix.com/THAGS.
You know, excuse me, and all that will be on the Win DC Radio Facebook and the Daily Brunch Facebook page. We'll put those links up there for everybody so they can click on them there. And also, when if they're looking for to do a show or something like that, we'll also put the email address on there as well, so they can get it on there. Okay, what I'm getting ready to do, because here on the Daily Brunch, once you come in to be a guest, now you have to be a part of the panel. Now we're going to talk a little Ratchet TV, and I always hand that off to my co-hearts over here.
Talk about a little funny money, baby. Yeah. Yes.
Leave it to DJ Jazzy Mango and HD.
Yes.
I'm clueless. I tapped out after season 3?
That's a lie.
I tapped out. Go ahead.
Tell us that you like the ratchetness sometimes. Anyway, listen. What we got to talk about
Well, first of all, Love and Hip Hop.
Okay.
You know Love and Hip Hop has been crazy. First of all, Scrappy, pay that dang child support. I am so sick and tired of hearing Erica complain about it.
How much you owe?
The way she's saying it, he owe about 2 years. 2 years child support. If Stevie J owed $30,000, you know Scrappy probably owe about $50,000.
Well, Stevie owed a little bit more than 30, I believe.
On the show, they said he owed about like $30,000.
I think he was up there. He was up in...
Way up there?
Yeah, he was up in the football numbers, like contractual football numbers.
So I'm going to need them to get that child support situation. Carly Red is so messed up.
She's back on the show? She's back on the show?
Yeah, she's back on the show. She was supposed to do a business deal with Erica. I guess Erica wasn't moving to her pace. So, and somebody else came and gave her a proposition and said, you know what, I already have a couple of stores, and I would like you to business partner with me. She said, cool. Now, my thing with her is, she should have came to Erica, like Rashida said she should have did, and said, hey, Erica, you know we was trying to do a store. You got your clothing line. I got mine. I've been presented something, honestly, and are you really down with it, girl? Because if not, I got to get my money. I got to eat. We can do this together with her. We can do this, me and you.
But why deal with each other on the show? Isn't that the crab on the barrel? All of them some crabs on the barrel. Why even deal with anybody else on the show when you trying to make something of yourself?
Right, but
I mean, you got the show together, y'all. That's your publicity right there, tearing each other down. I don't want to go in business with you.
Well,
I mean, look. Y'all was talking about
that Erica and Rashida didn't take it lightly. They showed up at the show, and they put on a show, wrecking up the jewelry. Her new little friend Jessica Dime.
That's the rap, y'all. Panel ladies, that's the rap that y'all got to deal with. I mean, please do.
How y'all feel about that little situation with Carly Red?
Speak on it if you have an opinion, because me personally, I'm gonna go in on y'all, and I don't want to.
Well, I personally felt like, if they were truly friends, she should have, informed her that she was going a different route with their business or with her business.
Right. But would it have been detrimental to her to get even involved with her in the first place, to have to keep up with all the tidbits about who doing what? She gonna tear it down. People, listen to me. They don't mean you no good. Because you can't do business with people that you seen the year before tear each other down. I'm trying to understand. Who really friends?
Right, I don't think any of them are truly really friends. Did you just see how now?
As long as you can admit it, I can put the mic down.
Carly Red are best friends now.
Yeah.
And Carly Red and they've been friends since last season. Jocelyn and Carly Red.
Yeah.
But the whole situation is messy. I don't really believe that Jessica Dime and K Michelle was best friends back in the day, because K Michelle just did a show, and where was Jessica? Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? From years ago we've been friends. No. And Chanelica.
Hold up, wait a minute. Is that a real person you just said? Wait a minute. Before you got me on the thing about this being a real person, is that a real person?
That was Jocelyn's name when she used to strip.
That's her. Oh, I thought she was Puerto Rican. That is so Detroit in the city name. Chanelica
Binnacle. That was her name.
Drops mic.
And Nico and his wife, I'm just completely done with them. Like I was telling y'all before the show, I don't understand the problem. I don't understand why you're in an open relationship and you're mad. This was supposed to solve the problem.
Now who's mad?
His wife, her name is Margot. She's a new person.
And they're in an open relationship.
They're in an open
Why
marriage.
Is she mad? Now she's mad at whom?
Marriage.
Now she's mad at whom?
At Nico, because she felt that Nico lied to her about Mimi and him.
Well, maybe she wanted to close the door when she found out that part of the open marriage.
She said that she was in her mind, in an open marriage by default. The whole situation is defaulted.
Wait a minute. You can't be in an open marriage by default. It can't be like by attrition.
Right.
Either you're with somebody or you're not. And if you're in an open relationship, get your freak on.
Right. And then my thing is, you moved all the way from New York now to Atlanta when you said you wasn't to be mad. Girl, you might as well stay in New York. Yeah. You in Atlanta mad. You done took your stuff and moved to his house and you mad. You need to take yourself back up to New York and model with your 75-year-old self. And go back to your old boyfriend.
In her early millions. She in her early millions.
She about Carly Red age. They both look good unknown.
They do look good.
They do look good, but Jay is old.
Y'all some hypocrites like Did you read what she just said?
How you said.
And then all of a sudden, she look good.
I'm giving her a good compliment. She's old, but she looks good. Nothing wrong with that.
Don't work.
It works.
It don't work.
Iman's old. She look good.
It still don't work. The old part is blowing the look good part. Mature.
But we're not going to talk about what Carly is a stylist and what she had on in the last episode. She looked like she was about to get on somebody's horse. With Rihanna. And had on 3LW outfit.
You had time to process that visual because you said some very descriptive. There was some descriptions that I would have never. I got a picture in my mind exactly what you said. Oh God! All right, so we got that out the way, right? We talking about Scandal. I saw a little bit of Scandal so I could participate in this conversation.
Somebody must have threatened you because you know he don't watch it.
Never.
Nah. It was like,
if you don't watch it, I ain't cooking.
You die, I kill you. No, it wasn't the Ike and Tina situation. It was just like, okay, it's nothing else on. The Wizards lost. Scandal. Okay, in that order. Scandal? Nah, but I saw Mama Pope in jail. Why do they make this woman so evil?
She's not evil. This is the thing.
Okay. Now, we have Caitlyn back in the building.
When you marry
because Scandal's not ratchet.
A Papa Pope. Right. You just evil. You know, you come off that way. Because he's a little off. Period. But I don't think she seems evil. HD, I just think she's, really sick of her daughter. That's what I think.
I don't know, but if they give this woman, that's the same woman that played in that episode, that show on HBO back in the day, right?
She was on Treme. She was in Treme.
And what's the other show with Rock? The one that Rock produced way back in the day before The Wire. I think it was called something about a neighborhood or something or another.
Probably because she did a lot of those HBO series.
The Corner. That's what she was in.
She was in The Corner.
She was on The Corner.
She was also
on The Corner.
CSI Miami.
Racial.
Somebody shut his mic on.
It's racial.
CSI Miami. She was the medical examiner on that show as well. See, I follow people. I follow them. But look,
did she find that movie? 7 a.m. Got it.
Jason Blackham still looking.
Got it.
Still looking. No, what I wanted to say is Scandal finale came on. I've been watching Scandal from the very beginning. So I have been I've been rooting for certain people to stay on the show and be in a relationship together and all that and this, that, and the third. Now, the only thing I will say is that this is TV. It's not real life because ain't no way in the world the president is kicking the first lady out and moving the mistress in. It's just not happening. Like come on, people. It's not happening. I don't care how good it is, how much you love.
You got to give a black woman big ups if she can kick this president's wife out the crib. A black woman, that's power between the sheets. I wasn't going there.
I know.
I wasn't going there. It's still between 6 and 6.
The one thing that shocked me about the show, the finale, was Huck. In that, he's not reformed at all. He is clearly sick in the mind. He's just a killing machine. The other thing too is that what's his name, Jake. I really wanted Jake and Olivia to be together. That's who I was rooting for.
Stayed on that island.
She keeps thinking about the
island. Is that the same island they took Columbus short to?
Shut up. Shut it up.
The island of the misfit toys. Is that the island?
No. Well, what I will say is I'm putting in a request for him a little later. Right. Yes. We're going to play some.
He's a man beater? She's a man eater?
No.
Oh. So I heard things.
I heard too, but we're not going to talk about that today. What we will say is this. On the show, he is,
Exactly.
I'm not.
Gotti. These
on
Gotti.
On the show, Jake's character basically came out and just said it. Look, I was working for the president and your daddy. Now I'm in love with you, and I know that you're in love with the president, so I'm out. I was like, dang, that's messed up. You know what I mean?
That's what you said.
I wanted that thing to work out.
You so PG.
I was like,
dang, it's messed up.
I'm not from PG. I'm from the district.
I mean, PG is a parental guidance, like not rated R version.
I know.
Doggone dag nabbit.
You know that's my word, dag nabbit.
Like a Sunday comment.
Yes, exactly. Oh shucks. So anyway, I really wanted that relationship to work out, and for him to say, I'm leaving because I know you're in love with the president, and then the president is like, oh yeah, I'm kicking you out, Millie. Like what? Even Cyrus got fired.
Yes, she fell for it. He's smart. He the president. She fell for it, right?
I gotta see it. Yeah, you gotta see it.
God, y'all acting like I'm gonna look at it. Can't y'all just tell me?
Doing good because she's still running.
See, this is the part when they start talking to themselves and ignore me. This is the part when they always do that.
So basically,
that was the goal. Got him.
Hell.
No, but honestly, I basically told the whole story. But the point is, it didn't take the turn I thought it was going to take. I really thought that Olivia was going to be with Jake. The president was going to stay with his wife, and it is, and was what it was. That's it. But it's not true. So I don't know what Cyrus is going to do, because he didn't got his lover killed, his husband killed, I don't know, but he got a brand new toupee, and it looked wonderful last night. I mean, on the show. Because I was saying to myself,
see how ratchet that was that came out your mouth about such a non-ratchet show?
Just like my old, but she looked good still.
I mean, you got to be real. The thing is
that's exactly what it was.
I'm saying his his hair was thinning real bad, and I'm like, this is network TV. They can do better.
So instead of a toupee, you got to do the damn pay. Damn pay.
Empire, they had Gabby's hair looking a mess.
I know.
That finale, sweet.
Yeah.
So we gonna do
now, I don't want to bring it to the scandal, but I want to hear this racially motivated show that you were talking about.
Okay, so now
I feel racial right now.
Oh Lord, you should always.
I feel like racial. Outside of oil cookie.
Okay. The outside, Mom? Oh, damn. Okay, enough. All right, moving on. At this point, everybody is clearly ignoring American crimes, but if you can go on demand,
we will,
and look at the show. Now, it starred Regina King,
yes,
and some other people that I really don't know. But the show was based on a crime that was committed.
Okay.
That was not racially motivated. It was clearly drug motivated. Someone has a habit. Someone got killed. There was some sex crimes. I mean, so it was just a bunch of mess. But the thing was, the person who was killed and who was hurt was apparently or allegedly, and the crime was committed by someone black.
Okay.
And someone who assisted in the killing was Mexican.
Okay, that's two notches on the black racial meter.
Right.
Okay.
So at the end, basically the whole story is just all this back and forth rioting. I mean, just basically how Europeans, Caucasians, look at African Americans or cultures without knowing. The ignorance is real, and that's all it was.
Absolutely.
And that's not just on them, it's on us too.
Oh, most definitely.
African Americans.
Most definitely.
Because they thought the guy that they thought did the crime, Regina King, was Muslim, in the actual show. She wore the head garb and wrap and everything, and the lady said, "You're not gonna come over here with all your headgear and scaring us and all." And I was like, "What?" But they think, there are people who think like this.
Right.
So basically, the story unfolded. I mean, the finale was off the chain. Shonda Rhimes crazy, y'all. I think somebody's got to be off in their mind.
And this is a Shonda Rhimes creation.
Another one.
Where is she? She got a little evil science lab somewhere where she comes up with all of these.
But her mind goes beyond where, I think a lot of us even think, because this show is phenomenal too. And she has good producers that work with her because she writes them, of course.
I just got a problem with her creating these movies, and a black guy always got to come up missing in these shows.
You might not like this one because he gets shot.
I mean, my man Washington, my man Washington. What's my man named Washington? Last name was Washington. Isaiah Washington. Kick to the curb. Columbus Short. Kick to the curb.
But all of these men have done something. They weren't just.
They were born black.
No.
What else you got?
We all know that Isaiah Washington said something that.
Well, it was a tad bit of homo. It was a little bit of.
Yeah.
It was slurry, but he apologized for it. Recently, he's been promoting this new movie with him and Monique. Mm-hmm. Seemed to be a good movie coming out. It's about a family who's dealing with a homosexual child.
Oh, so now now I have a problem.
And he's been promoting. He's been promoting the show. He's been promoting the show in L.A. and across the country and going to gay bars and socializing in gay bars as though he's one of them. So the movie seemed to be a good movie. Him and Monique are producing it, executive producing it. So I encourage people to go out. It's an independent film. Okay. It's got some good reviews and some good critic praise, but people can change.
I didn't think he said anything.
I don't think it was to the nature where you had to blackball them. You know what I'm saying?
But I think what she has to do, and I'm going to say this, speaking from experience and being an African American woman, and working and being in a managerial type of position, sometimes you have to make decisions and choices that are a little harsh and to the point, and so that people respect your position.
I believe that.
So I think that's what she had to do. Columbus Short was an idiot.
Oh. That did happen one time before. You do have to make those decisions when you're making them changes, because when they changed the first mother in the Fresh Prince to the second mother in the Fresh Prince,
he always got.
I was pissed. I was totally mortified.
You like the first Vivian?
I love the first Vivian.
All right, now that's something I could talk about.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
Them other shows, I was lost.
First Lionel, second Lionel. Jefferson's go.
The first Lionel.
First black man on Saturday Night Live, or the second black man? First man.
Eddie Murphy.
Gary Murphy. Okay. See, we come from a different age, man.
Yeah.
From a totally different age.
Yeah, when they switched that one up,
because those are decisions that you just can't make lightly when you changing up on shows. You just can't be changing mamas, and they ain't never made a new James. James got killed. That was a wrap.
Yeah, that was hard.
That was it. And every black father in America went downhill after that. Think about the irony that when James died, pregnancy went up, crime went up.
Yeah,
I'm lying. I don't know. I ain't got no statistical background for it. It just seemed that way.
All right, let me throw this in there, right?
All right.
Because I ask a lot of people this question and they don't get it. Now, you watch Good Times before, right?
Yes.
All right.
Always.
So every time they showed the scene where somebody was in the kitchen, it was a door right beside the stove. Did you ever notice that?
Yeah,
If I ever met somebody that was casting that show, I want to know, where did that door lead to?
What's happening, Rod's place? I guarantee you. Rob's place, excuse me. Rob's place. Not Rob's place.
Rob's place.
I believe it.
That's where the door went?
The connection. They always played back to back. It would come on at 7 o'clock and Good Time was going at 7:30. It had to. One show to the next.
You are so. I think it led to.
That was my brother blonde moment. That's what you said.
The backyard. It had to be like the backyard, or like
to the ghetto. They lived in the ghetto. They did live on the 16th floor, right?
They wasn't on the ground floor.
Good time.
Good times.
They was scratching and surviving on the 16th floor.
Oh, wait a minute.
Because if the backyard existed,
no.
They lived
in Good Times. No, the door right by the stove. That was the pantry.
Nah, because it
had no extra food. They had no extra food in the ghetto.
It had a chain on it.
It had a chain on it.
Don't even want to know what was in that door.
Episodes of Good Times, and when Thelma or somebody's in that kitchen, you'll see that door has a chain on it.
That's where they kept the real meat. Because they was always talking about eating spam. And they had real meat. It was like, Mama, this real meat? And they were like, yes. Because remember when the lady had feeding them Alpo? Remember the lady was feeding them Alpo? You remember that episode? She was feeding them dog food. Oh, man. I love Good Times.
Dang. It had a chain on it?
Yeah, it makes you say, wonder about that, huh?
It's a metaphor for kids staying locked in the hood. Staying locked in the ghetto.
To this day.
To this day. Ain't nothing changed.
I gotta watch some episodes.
It's hidden messages and everything, man. I'm trying to say what they're trying to say in Good Times by having a door with the chain on it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this.
The extra child they was holding. Them and Claudine, they was hiding all the stuff in the closet. That's what it was. From social services.
Basically, all of the shows now are ending, and thank you for American Idol.
Ending.
Oh, okay, cool.
I haven't watched that show since Ruben Stutter.
Since he was stuttering. Ruben Stutter no more. I know. I'm playing.
I haven't watched that show.
Yeah, it's been down.
The only time I really do watch the show is for the comedic stuff at the beginning.
And then they talk about the voice, and somebody said something. The voice only promotes the judges. It doesn't promote the people because they haven't had a breakout artist yet from the voice.
Well, Tammy Chin.
Like I said, who's that?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, the thing is,
no, I've heard. I haven't the breakout artists. I mean, American Idol's has some breakout artists.
Well, the promotion of the show is different.
True.
And the promotion and the push behind the artists after they finish the show is different.
But don't it seem like they kind of mostly pushing the judges though, for the most part, because they got these
advertising
judges.
The judges.
Yeah, the judges coming in and out like musical chairs. There's no real devotion to the art of really teaching and judging these people.
Yeah, because when Ellen was on the show, Ellen DeGeneres was on the show as a judge on American Idol.
That was crazy.
I mean, what was she doing on there?
She's being Ellen. I mean, gay people love her.
I love her though, and I'm not gay.
No, I'm not saying, but we know gay people love her.
I mean, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying she has no musical talent.
She doesn't. Right. I mean, but she's a music lover, so that's the reason why I think they picked her. But I totally agree.
Yeah, that threw me off.
Yeah, it is about that. But the thing is that who else was on The Voice? Was it Canty, the guy from here?
Yes, the young man from Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Marcus Canty.
No, Marcus Canty actually was on X Factor.
Oh, okay.
Which is another show that no longer is on the air.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I guess we're right. I mean, you're right. In the sense
somebody brought it up to my attention. I was like, wow. But when they said it, I was like, wow, that is absolutely the case, because you have these artists, they're already saying they're going to be going on the road, not doing the next year because they're going to be on the road. So it's almost like I spent a season on that, so I'm relevant again. Let me take advantage and go on the road and have people, see me on the road when I come out, because I'm on the show every week giving my opinion. I mean, I think Pharrell's a great coach. I really think he's an absolutely great coach when it comes down to some of the advice that I give him. But some of the other people, like, what's his name, Adam Levine in the Room 5, I think he's strictly there to be the man of, he was sexiest man of the year or something. And
just think
I think it's more promotional because he haven't won anything from my understanding. He hadn't won one show yet. So, but I do miss the show with Sean Stockton, and there was another guy, and they were doing the show too. It was about the groups, the groups doing the acapella. I thought that was fantastic to have acapella groups go on these shows, and that was talent to me. I mean, to have somebody sit around and spin around in a chair and be like, you're not cute enough. Your voice sound good, but you ain't cute enough. I see them like, voice sound good, you got a radio voice, but the face, nah.
Well, I've pretty much tapped out of the shows anyway. Television to me, I think whoever created web series and like the Netflix and Hulu.
Speaking of web series, I think I got a perfect web series for me and this young lady. Let me pitch it real quick.
Oh no, I'm afraid.
You should be. Listen, it's almost like a hood version. Peep this. It's almost like a hood version of the Jeffersons, but we ain't got no townhouse or nothing. We live in like a two-story duplex off of Iverson Street. And see, I'm a Metro bus driver, right? And she gonna play. She gonna be working at the Waffle House around the corner on St. Barnabas Road. So it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be like Housewives of Benny Road. You want to hear it though? I'm trying to tell you, I can make it work.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. I don't even like my occupation already. I'm not having issues.
But you trying to get your masters at Strayers. Y'all laughing at people getting their masters at Strayers? All Strayer people who go to Strayers, do not listen to them. Your master's program is very important. I don't see why girl, a master's from Strayers. That's like real. Isn't that real? The struggle.
This is the struggle, the show right now. Listen, you are listening to the Daily Brunch here on WinDC Radio, and basically we're gonna come back after this music break. We're gonna talk about the music. Makeup tips from Jazzy Mango. Okay, because I don't know what you're talking about. I'ma own it when I'm finished. I got you. Look, we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Hey.
Go ahead. We're back.
This is your girl, DJ Jazzy Mango, and right now, your favorite part of the show where I'm going to help you ladies stay fleek if you weren't fleek already. Today, I'm going to be talking about what foundations you should basically use for the summertime. And if you're like me, well, you know what? Actually, my skin is different from season to season. In the summertime, I tend to get very oily, and in the wintertime, I tend to get very dry. And I prefer MAC foundation. They have a MAC foundation, and it is called Studio Fit, and it's also a matte. But they also have a Revlon foundation out now. If you guys don't want to pay the $27 at MAC, it's more affordable. It's about $11.99. And it's a new matte foundation they have for Revlon, and it's called Fit, F-I-T. And that also works very good. And for darker skin women, you might tend to have more oily skin in the summer. So you want to stay with a natural hue compact kind of. They have it in CoverGirl too. And what it is very light, less oil on your face, and it gives it more like a natural matte look that you want to look for. So it's like you don't have makeup on at all. And I like to tell each person, no matter what money range that you are, if you don't want to spend so much money, like at MAD or Bobbi Brown or Chanel, try your Targets and your local Walmarts, and you can find the same type of makeup for a cheaper price. Now, also something that you guys might not know about, I'm a lip girl. I like bright colors, I like vibrant colors, and they have something now that's called lip glass. Not lip gloss, but lip glass. And basically what lip glass is...
That just sounds shiny.
It's very shiny. Right. It's a very shiny lip gloss, but it's also a matte. And so what that means is you're going to get a shiny lip gloss feel with the matte long-lasting that you like too. Because normally when you put on a lip gloss, you put it on, you talk, you eat your fried chicken, and now it's gone. But if you get a lip glass, what it's going to do is it's going to stay shiny with the matte feel, so it'll be long lasting up to 14 hours. And it won't give you that dry look. Some girls don't like the dry look. Right now, I'm wearing a purple. It might have kind of faded, but this is a matte, not a gloss, just a matte, and it stays on. But it's a drier look. If you want to be popping...
Well, how long you saying it would last? You put that on...
The glass, it lasts up to 14 hours, but it gives you a shine. This will last up to 14 hours too, but it will give you that dry look. And sometimes you just want something shiny. Just
the color, not necessarily the pop.
And where you can find this at, where I've only found it so far, but I'm pretty sure they have it. I've found this at MAC, and Lady Gaga has one, and so does Rihanna. And it's called Viva Glam Rihanna Tinted Lip Glass, and it's gonna run you about $15, which is not so bad for a lip gloss or a lip glass. And it's a tube about this big, and if you don't wear it every day, I think it will last for a while. It goes on real light. I went over to the Macy's of guy here, and she put it on me, and the vibrant in it is beautiful. If you like bright colors like oranges, tangerines, purples, blues, whatever you want, I would prefer you get a glass instead of a gloss or a matte because you'll get the matte and the gloss. So that's just my tip for you ladies today. Dealing with your makeup. This is Jazzy Makeup Madness, and this is something that I do every Monday around the 1 o'clock hour for any girl that wants to stay on fleek. But for our guests, we'll go back into it. And what did you guys think about that? You gonna try it or?
Yes, I'm actually gonna go when I leave here.
Right.
To go get it.
Right, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And I think that when you put it on, it's going to be really light, and you're going to realize the gloss, sometimes you can get a too thick gloss, and sometimes you can get a gloss that's really thin. Mm-hmm. So this works really, really good.
Freddie, I think it shows galore around here, brother. I mean, that's good advice, girl. I'm sitting here like, I don't know much about makeup, nor should I know much about makeup. But the fact that I understood everything you just said and got a little knowledge from you, man, I so appreciate it. Thanks again, Jazz.
We definitely need to.
That was some fantastic advice. Hey, listen, we're still here with Freddie Y and friends, if I can say that. We want you guys to be able to say the last parting things before you all were leaving. We want to be able to let you guys get your information again. Take your time. Just state to everybody that's listening any and everything you want them to know about your business and everything moving forward. Okay?
Well, if you want to be a part of the Gamer Show, you can go to thegamershow.wix.com/THAGS and remember to spell the Gamer Show with an A and not an E.
Not the.
Right.
It's the.
It's
the. T-H-A, not T-H-E.
And for anybody listening right now, we're doing a raffle for a PlayStation 4 and
really?
iPad Air 2. Anybody listening now between, what time is it now? If you go to the website and register to become a member, you'll get a free ticket. I'll give away some free tickets.
Why isn't my son listening right now?
Got to do it before, want something now? Let's say 3 o'clock. Shut off time 3 o'clock. So if you go to the website and register.
So y'all just heard that, right? See how things happen on WinDCRadio.com. I'm trying to tell you, that just happened just now here on GoWin.media. He literally just out of nowhere decided to give away a what again?
A raffle ticket to
raffle ticket, not the actual PlayStation, but the ticket.
Not the actual PlayStation.
Now, see, I had to make him reiterate on that, y'all, because we ain't want nobody to be misconceived by the fact that it was just a ticket. We're giving away the ticket.
Right, head to
but the ticket can help too. Now. Okay.
Register to become a member, and I give you a free ticket. The drawing is December the 1st.
Okay.
So it has to be time enough.
Oh, so they got plenty of time to be able to go. Okay.
The tickets are only $5 to enter in to register to win. First prize is a PlayStation 4. Second prize is the iPad Air 2.
Okay.
So
you ain't giving away nothing out the bubblegum machine. What you trying to say?
Well, we got some video games that we give away after the show.
Okay.
Right now, we got some free. You join the website right now. We got 2 free movies that we're giving away this month.
Okay. So you guys definitely go ahead and check that out. Make sure you guys register for the website and subscribe, I guess, too, right?
Please, please.
And we do have these beautiful ladies beside you, and you said they also going to have a show on your station as well, and it's going to be a jury show. We want to let you guys be able to say what you want to say.
September, so y'all please come and.
You want to go ahead and reintroduce them really quickly so they can tell us all what they need to tell us, ladies.
I'm Lola,
and I'm Pamela. And we are Kingdom Jewelry Creations. And the show in September is going to be Kingdom Style with P and Lo.
Okay.
And if you want handmade custom jewelry, you can follow us on Instagram at Kingdom Jewelry Creations.
Kingdom Jewelry Creations. Yes. What is it? That's it?
Yes, it's on Instagram.
Okay, on Instagram. Okay. And we hope to see more of you guys a little bit down the line too with this jewelry collection. And you say the website is definitely going to be on the way, right?
Yes, it's up.
Okay. And one of these ladies can sing, but we're not going to put her on the spot this go around. Right. We'll make sure the next go around she understands what she's going to have to be getting into when she comes past. But we want to thank you guys for coming in. Thanks again, Freddie, man, for coming in, being able to share all that information with us, and we hope to be talking to you guys again when everything else starts to come to fruition, man. We wish you guys the best of luck. My man over here was doing all the camera work. Anybody like to say who this gentleman is?
That's my man Quincy.
My man Quincy. How you doing,
cameraman?
That's right. Give Quincy a round of applause because he's been.
Can't forget about my co-host Mike Clark.
Okay.
He wasn't able to make it today because he had to go out of town.
Understand.
The next time when we come on, when we introduce their show, he should be here.
But man, thanks again for joining us, you all, and we do hope you guys much success going down the line, and we hope you guys will come see us again whenever
most definitely
working. All right, thanks a lot. Again, you guys, this is the Daily Brunch Show. We got Kaylin in the house. You got your boy HD, and we got Miss Turn Up herself.
Turn up.
Miss DJ Jazzy Mango. We're going to go ahead to a music break, and we will be right back.